Hello guys and gals and welcome! So today I don't really have a lot of time, unfortunately. And that lack of time leads me to, well, I just want to have some fun today. I can't really do much of anything. I'm going to have to get to work around like 8 o'clock. So, maybe 8:30. Big night, big night. Anyway, what I'd like to do is I'd like to play my my conviction pal a little bit, get him leveled up. So I think it's a good use of my time tonight. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna hop in here. I already got some gear kind of set aside for him. I have a full Malabreakus set just sitting in here waiting for him, and he just needs to get to level 17 if we can make it. I believe I was level 12 when I left off. I was doing a little bit of gaming on my Nintendo Switch last night. It's actually really quite enjoyable laying in bed and just playing a little Diablo before I went to sleep. And freaking love it, actually. It's great. So this guy, he's a little twinked out. He's got, he's got Clegglaw's Claw, Clegglaw's Shield. He's got a little 2-socket helmet that has literally room for a bunch of stuff. When I found this helmet, I was like, it's only level 12, and it has 2 sockets. I was like, that'd be great for, like, just put some low-level jewels in. And, I've even got some, like, strength charms and stuff so I can equip gear sooner, which is helpful. I've already done the Countess, and I was working my way towards Outer Cloister. Just having some fun actually playing the game, you know. A lot of people these days, they just want to skip everything, and I actually really like this game. Like, I really actually do like this game. It's not just a game that I play in passing, and so sometimes I just do enjoy just going back and actually playing the game from the beginning. Having fun being a noob. Having fun, leveling up my character. And, getting yourself a bunch of twinked out gear is also a nice way to level up, because then you get to see how powerful, like an old set is, like Malabreakus, which I'm going to be using at level 17, God willing. It does have a 100 strength requirement on the armor, so we'll see how that works out. Now, a Vengeance Paladin is definitely not one that I would recommend for newer players. There are a couple reasons why, and mainly it revolves around the problem of how do you properly use the Vengeance Paladin. He has a lot of issues in the way that he's built. He has a lot of issues in the way that his skills work. So, for instance, the Vengeance Paladin's main abilities are, of course, Vengeance and Conviction. Conviction being the skill that reduces all of the resistances of the enemies, and Vengeance being the skill that gives him the elemental damage to take advantage of that. Now, Vengeance itself works very oddly, and so does Conviction, in that Conviction only really helps out an elemental damage character, and Vengeance, and specifically, has to be built a very, very special way, because Vengeance doesn't work like most other abilities. You wouldn't build a Vengeance Paladin the same way you would build a Charge Paladin or a Zealer, for instance, because they have different weapons and different things that affect their skills. Are those Freddy Krueger shoes? You better get them then. My girlfriend loves Freddy Krueger. So I've talked about this many times before, and for those of you who have seen my channel many times before, you probably will know exactly what I'm talking about already. And I do apologize for the redundancy, but not everyone knows about this stuff. And if someone were to think about building themselves a Vengeance Paladin, well, it would be helpful to know these things. So, Vengeance and how it works. Vengeance is a very odd ability, and most abilities in the game have ways that they could be beefed up outside of just simply, you know, the ability itself. Take for instance Zeal or Sacrifice. If I were to pump my points into Strength, although it's a very inefficient way, if I were to pump my points into Strength, I could enhance the amount of damage that Zeal or Sacrifice does, because Strength affects how your damage is. You know, it's like a damage bonus almost directly. There's also tons of equipment that you can get that has damage bonuses on it, and all of these things will affect your Zeal or Sacrifice. But here's the thing: Vengeance isn't affected by those things. And that's part of the problem. So there's only really 3 things that affect Vengeance: your actual weapon damage, so the actual weapon that you're wielding. The on-weapon enhanced damage, which means it actually has to come from the weapon and nothing else. Things like Deadly Strike do not affect it. Things like off-weapon enhanced damage, like for instance, Fortitude, I believe, has a huge increased damage bonus of like 300%. Does not affect Vengeance. You know, there's just all these stupid little things that just don't affect Vengeance at all, and it's very, very silly. So what does affect Vengeance? Well, like I said, on your weapon itself, your on-weapon enhanced damage, as well as on-weapon plus min and plus maximum, as well as off-weapon plus min and plus maximum. And here's the good thing, though. So you might be thinking to yourself, well, it seems rather restrictive. It seems very difficult to build it. But let me explain this little part here. Like a small percentage, a small amount of plus min or plus max damage can have a huge effect on the amount of damage that your Vengeance does. We're talking about like 10 to 25 min and max can be the equivalent of 300 on your top end and low and bottom end. Like it's that ridiculous. So like, see how I have a jewel in this helmet, which is plus 9 to maximum damage? That actually helps out Vengeance a ton. Oh no, you have massive amounts of damage, Heisenberg. You can pretty much kill anything in the game, including the Uber monsters that are all immune to everything. It's pretty amazing. You have physical damage, you have lightning damage, you have cold damage, you have fire damage. I mean, it's pretty brutal. I mean, it's mostly single target, yeah. But, I mean, you do so much damage as a Vengeance Paladin, like when you get it set up properly, so you can pretty much one-shot a lot of monsters. And then you tag in some Crushing Blow and things like that, and it'll definitely peak it up a little bit when you're fighting the bosses. But you generally don't have any issue with any monsters in the game. Like, I think this is the main benefit of a Conviction Paladin, is that there's really nothing in the game that you can't kill. There are plenty of people who will walk up to a monster and they will be like, oh, I can't kill this, he's immune to X, or I can't kill this, he's immune to Y. And that's not you. You're going to walk right up to this monster, you're going to smack him right in the face, and he's going to die. It also breaks immunities, that's right, so a lot of immunities will be broken. Cold immunities in particular don't tend to get broken, unfortunately. That's just kind of how the cold immunities work. But for the most part, lightning and fire immunities will be broken, like, all the time. I built a Conviction Paladin on the last ladder. He never got fully geared, and he was already doing like 4,000 damage a hit in multi-elements with a single target, with a single hand, a one-handed weapon, and he was doing like 18,000 with a two-handed weapon. What's up, Silveraku? How's it going, man? Haven't seen you in a little while, man. You been having some fun playing some Diablo?
What they're doing with these things. Coupon.
You better buy them shoes and use the coupon.
Pennywise shoes.
They got some BOGOs.
Look at them.
Shoes, every woman's weakness.
Like, what if I want no Gucci shoes? I would just want some, I just want, right, come on, button! Why are y'all doing this to me? I got to have them. They doing too much. I know these shits ain't saying they're sold out already. I just got this in the mail less than 10 minutes ago. Please tell me y'all. Now I have anxiety. Just send me some shit.
And that's the really weird thing about the Vengeance Conviction Paladin, is you have absolutely no clue what kind of damage you're doing. I know people like to quantify their builds and say I'm doing X amount of damage, but man, my Paladin, he was doing about 3,800 damage, I think, with like mediocre equipment, with Vengeance. And here's the thing, is it was way more than that, because Conviction was bringing down all the resistances of all the monsters I was attacking. So the amount of damage I was actually doing was being multiplied by Conviction. So I have absolutely no idea how much damage I was hitting these monsters for, and every single monster was different. Like, it wasn't like oh, I know I'm dealing this much damage to this monster, or this much damage to that monster. Like, every monster's resistances are different, so their resistances were getting broken in different ways, and I have absolutely no clue. Let's go ahead and put one in Holy Bolt, one in Charge, because I'm going to work my way toward Holy Shield.
It's locked.
Y'all want these slip-ons too? The shining shoes? Oh, they got, damn it, they say red rum on them. Oh.
No vitality needed, because I need to wear my Millereg set immediately. Who needs health points? 100 is fine. 100 is fine. What's up, Smith? What's up, buddy? Unfortunately, using these low-level sets, a lot of the times, you end up stuck in these little traps of like, oh, okay, this is a really nice low-level set, but you need like 1,000,000 strength and 1,000,000 dex to wear all these items, and you're like, oh, well, I guess my vitality is getting ignored for a little while, and that's why I've got a bunch of strength charms. I got a 5 strength, a 5 strength, a 1 strength. So I found I just like I hang on to them specifically for these reasons.
Oh my.
I mean, Sorceress is a good class. It's just everybody plays Sorceress, and everybody plays a Hammered, and it gets boring. People would call me a masochist for playing characters that are not like the meta, like the current meta. But you know what? I just like to play classes. I like to play all the classes and all the characters. It really hurts me when I hear people say things like, oh, I'd like to play X character, but they don't have a teleport, or I'd like to play X character, but and it's like I'm not gonna play X character unless I have an Enigma, and it really bugs me. I don't understand why people want to be like that. Just have fun playing the game.
Hello.
Just have fun playing the game. Yeah.
They already sold out.
Oof. Time for a choke point. Come on, buddies. Nothing like a good door choke point. You spend your entire time trying not to hit door choke points as a summon necromancer, because, you know, it choke points your army. Meanwhile, over here on my Paladin, I'm like, yes, Adore! You're stuck at level 77? I thought you were level 77. You should be in hell difficulty. What character are you on, Silveraku? Found the jail waypoint? I like almost never find the jail waypoint. That's crazy. Look at all these chests in here. I like chests. Oh, hello, ghosties. Plus strength charm. Oh, lightning damage. I'll take it though. I really dig this. When I get home, I'll probably make a paladin for this. If you don't mind, what skills do you go for and what starter rune should I go with? You talking about a Vengeance Paladin? It's pretty simple. I mean, basically, you go for Holy Shield, because you'd be an idiot not to go for Holy Shield as a Paladin. You go for Conviction, obviously. You need to max that out as high as you could possibly get it. And, level 25 is your goal. And then on top of that, you're going to be maxing out Vengeance, which is right here. So you want 20 points into Vengeance. And then once you've got 20 points into Vengeance, 20 points into Holy Shield, and 20 points into Conviction, which is only 20, 40, 60, right? Then you're going to take the rest of your points and you're going to split them between Resist Fire, Resist Cold, and Resist Lightning. You're going to put at least 1 point into Salvation for utility purposes. But these are your big boys right here, and you're going to put 2 points each, because every 2 points you get 1% to your maximum resistance. My girlfriend's so excited. Who's Chop Chop the Barbarian? Come on in, let's kill some stuff. Come on, Chop Chop, let's go. And your goal basically is to beef up Vengeance as high as you can get it, to beef up Conviction as high as you can get it. So you're dealing out tons and tons of elemental damage. And then your weapon is really where all of your damage comes from, so you need a really good weapon to make your Vengeance work. To say the least, if you don't have the right weapon, your Vengeance isn't going to do the right amount of damage. I would even say that even if you have a particularly nice weapon and it's not high damage, like high min, high max, you're going to have to trade it out for something that does have high min, high max. The higher min, the higher max you can get, the better. And you don't really have to worry about attack rating either, because Conviction lowers the defense of all the monsters nearby. About the only monster in the entire game I ever had attack rating problems on was freaking Uber Mephisto. And the reason why I had attack rating problems with Uber Mephisto is because Mephisto also has Conviction, and our Convictions were canceling each other out, so I wasn't getting the negative defense effect on the monster. So I had to actually rely on my own attack rating for that particular monster, and that became kind of an issue. I mean, I tend to go heavier on the strength just for the equipment. There's a lot of really nice equipment that I like to use as a Vengeance Paladin. One in particular that I prefer to use is an upgraded Guardian Angel Templar coat. One of the things that Vengeance Paladin does really well is absorb damage. They end up being very, very good tanks. And the reason is because when you build these auras, these right here, you get 1% to your maximum resistance per 2 levels. So as you start to max these out, your resistances will go really high. And if you tag it along with a Guardian Angel Templar coat, you'll have 95% to all resistances. And then if you throw in, like a Raven Frost, a Dwarf Star, and maybe like a Blackthorn's Face, you'll essentially be immune to pretty much all elemental damage. With the exception of magic, of course. And you know, they're absolutely great. Yeah, okay, you can see through walls. They're absolutely great in groups too, because obviously conviction helps everybody out. On the melees, it helps out the melees by reducing the amount of attack rating they need to hit targets. Any caster classes are getting a huge bonus to their elemental damage. You know, even the armies, like Necromancer's armies, are having an easier time hitting targets. And of course, you're breaking immunities too, which makes it easier for pretty much everybody to kill everything. Let's just say that having a conviction paladin along for the ride is usually considered to be quite a good thing by pretty much everybody. You want some boots, chop chop? There's some decent boots. Hey, rare jawbone cap. Perfect for the leveling up barbarian. But no, we were asking for strength because of damage. Strength doesn't affect vengeance damage. That's what I was talking about earlier. If you really plan on making a vengeance paladin, I'm not gonna stop you, but let me just warn you in advance: it does not work like regular characters. On regular characters, you can build strength, you can get off-weapon enhanced damage, you can get all sorts of things like that to increase your damage. That's not how vengeance works at all. Hoping to get to level 17 so I can wear this beautifully sexy Millibregas. The door. Yeah, we actually tested the torch thing the other day. We found 2 torches, and I was holding on to one of them for the the sorceress, and the other one was going into me going to me just for a placeholder until we found a necromancer one. And I was able to put both torches in the shared stash.
I need a key.
Yeah, I've got an all-res 5 half freeze duration Ammy. Just hanging on to that. It's level 7 requirement. I got one coming up level 15, which is even better. Check that out. All res 9, 10% MF. What you got? All res 4, huh? You want my all res 5, sir? Is Talrosh's Lidless Eye any good versus a Spirit Sword? I mean, Spirit tends to be used a lot because it's kind of broken. broken, overpowered. I don't really know how to explain it other than that. It's +2 to all skills. It's 35% faster cast. Whoever created that thing knew what they were doing when they created it, because it's for caster classes. It's probably one of the best shields you can use, which is stupid. I mean, if you're using the full Tal Rasha's set, I mean, you'd probably want to just use the full Tal Rasha's set, because there are some very specific bonuses that you're not going to get from a spirit. I think the full set gives you multiple faster casts as well, like for each piece. Okay, I think it's like 10% for like wearing the amulet, 10% for wearing the belt, like 10% for wearing the armor. Like I can't remember exactly, but I remember it adds up to be a lot. The other thing about the Tal Rasha's set is that you get that ridiculous negative resistance and plus skill damage on the orb. So it's like if you have a good Tal Rasha's orb, you can get a lot of extra damage out of that orb. You also get Magic Find from it as well, which is nice. I think the full set is generally sought after because it does have some really nice bonuses, but I don't specifically think the like individual pieces are that great by themselves. I think Tal's Ami was pretty good by itself. If you can manage to put together the whole set, though, it's a pretty nice set to wear on a sorceress. Trangs is a decent set for some necromancers. It's decent on summon necromancers. It's also pretty good on poison necromancers because of the poison skill damage. A lot of people will, when it comes to Trangs, a lot of people will like split it up. So you'll still see people wear like the shield and the gloves if they're like a poison necro because of the poison bonuses. Or like the armor piece is very nice because it has plus to summoning skills. Like it's a really easy +2 summoning skills for a summon necromancer. The helmet tends to be kind of lackluster, and the belt is rather rare. A lot of necromancers actually do enjoy wearing Trang's belt though because it has cannot be frozen on it. It's a very easy way for the necromancers to get cannot be frozen.
There is great evil here.
Haku's Kiddu. I love tacos too, actually. Very, very delicious tacos. I'll give you a recipe. How about that? It's not a taco recipe, but it's just as good as a taco recipe. So I go to the store and I get myself a big old bag of sharp cheddar cheese, and then once I've got my sharp cheddar cheese, I go grab a can of pinto beans, black beans, and kidney beans, and then cook up some taco meat, nicely seasoned, of course. And then I put it all in the crock pot along with some taco sauce. The hotter, the better for me, but some people like it mild, so I usually end up going medium. And you let it simmer in the crock pot for quite a long time. And then you go get yourself some nice chips, like Mission tortilla chips, and you go ahead and you dole it out, and you make yourself some absolutely delicious. I want to call it taco dip because that's pretty much what it is. It's like literally liquid tacos, and then you dip your chips in there and you eat it, and it's just absolutely delicious. I think this time I'm going to be building my Paladin a little bit differently than I did last time. So last time I focused very heavily on Vengeance, and I didn't get anything else besides Vengeance. And this time I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this one a Vengeance/Smiter. The skills kind of line up, and it makes sense. He's not going to be primarily a Smiter, he'll be primarily a Vengeance Paladin. But it'll be interesting to feel out how a Vengeance/Smiter could work. It'll be a it'll be new territory. I'll be like Christopher Columbus going off into the darkness. Like, I know there's some land over there somewhere. You guys don't, you know. I know it's over there somewhere. What's up, Kasha? Do I feel like an outsider because I have red hair? I mean, we're not watching the samurai movie where he had to dye his red hair black to fit in with the Japanese people. Come on in and drop it, man. It's GGM1 password 16. Did we get the waypoints? God bless it, I don't know if we got the waypoints. I was yakking my lips. We did not get the waypoint. We have to go back, sir. Ah, well, I'm not a true ginger, Haku's kiddo. If you had ever watched the South Park episode, you would know that I am a daywalker. See, true gingers are covered in freckles, and they have extremely pale skin. And I have the red hair, but not the freckles and the extremely pale skin. So I am but a daywalker. And if you had known that I was a daywalker, you would not have asked such a silly question, sir. The daywalkers. But that's okay. I forgive you for not knowing about daywalkers. I have the strengths of both with the weaknesses of none. Yes, he was a daywalker of vampires. I am a daywalker of redheads. Very, very big difference. Very, very big difference. I mean, good luck finding Tal's chest. I think that's pretty sought after at this particular moment. I mean, if you find it yourself, that's one thing, but I don't know about trading for it. It's pretty well sought after at the moment. Trolling? Who's trolling, Haku's kiddo? I am a daywalker. You should know this. Well, I definitely want to get to the Millabrega set. That's my goal. But I'd also like to get to Vengeance. Vengeance would be nice to build. I'm already level 15, which is a good level to be at for the next area. Who's talking about hate, Haku's kiddo? I'm very confused. What's up, Comrade Dylan? It's going pretty good. Just having some fun leveling my Vengeance Paladin. I got a double shift today, so I'm not going to be on for very long. Spear and a pylum and a diamond.
My work here is finished.
My work here is finished. The Hone Sudan Yare.
I can't carry anymore.
Let's go, Hone Sudan. It's a very, very good weapon. If you guys ever find this one, it's absolutely excellent for mercs. 45% chance of crushing blow with 3 sockets. Throw some runes in there. Turn it into a beast of a weapon. Oh, string of ears. I could definitely use a string of ears. When I hit level 29. What you got? 3 sockets, water sprinkler. Oh, 41 all-res, 4 socket crown shield. Nice. Level 18 requirement too. A Nozakin relic, some good fire resistance. Actually, I got this. Actually, I'll put this one on. I'll hang on to the Nozakin relic though. Plague spiral. Divorce support group? What the hell? Divorce support group. Seems like a bit much. There's a lot of people divorcing in the channel. Everybody wants to talk to me. Go away. I don't want to talk to any of you. You guys are rude. Well, I haven't been divorced, so unfortunately I won't be able to help with that. I mean, I don't necessarily think that's true, Comrade Dylan. I just think that the original crew of the game, the original people that played, are in their 30s. So it's more along the lines of, you know, this is what we've got essentially. But I think as the game progresses and as more and more people get on board, I think you'll find that the demographic of the game is going to slowly change more toward younger generation as the younger folks start to catch on to the game. But right now, it is mostly men in their 30s. Because they're the people that played the game back in the day, you know what I mean? Alright. We need more strength. We don't have enough strength. We need all the strength we can get. Alright, Dylan. Skeletons die. Chop Chop's only level 12. You might not be able to get EXP here, Chop Chop. I think level 13 is the hard cutoff. That was fast. Well, Haku's kiddo, you know, you should really practice trying to do snot rockets. That way you can hit your sister. You just hold your finger like this. You don't have a sister? Oh, well. Yes. Did you eat it? Because that's the most important part. You gotta eat it. I don't have guns. I've got an air gun. An air rifle. A rather powerful air rifle. But just an air rifle. Can't really shoot it anymore, not in the city. Used to plink out in the country. It was fun to plink. Oh, it's not that you won't get EXP chop chop. It's not going to be enough. If we can get you to level 14, though, that'll be the sweet spot. With great power comes great responsibility. That's right. With great power comes great responsibility. Friendly neighborhood gun maniac. I don't know about friendly. Not unless you've got free tacos. Oh yeah, you gonna go around stabbing things, Kasha, huh? Stabby, stab, stab. I mean, you say that, but, you know, if you go to Taco Bell and on free taco day... You're obviously not clicking hard enough, Escalon. Actually, I was thinking about Griswold's set being a really good set for Vengeance Paladin. And there's a reason why. All the sockets, they could be used for plus minimum damage jewels. Every single socket, plus minimum damage jewels. Damage would be through the roof. I mean, you got all those sockets on the weapon, you got all those sockets on the shield, you got all those sockets in the armor and the helmet. You could just like stack minimum damage jewels. The really, really good ones. Well, yeah, you would definitely want a 4-socket if you were going to use it on a Vengeance Paladin. I pray that Atma. This is a freaking gruesome scene right here. I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but that's a person with the body of a cow and a head of a wolf. And if you go over here and you look at this table, that's totally a dead wolf with his head missing, right? Dead wolf with his head missing. Wolf's head is on the table. Dead person. Person has his legs chopped off. The wolf head is going to be sewn onto the body. And the cow's body is going to be sewn onto the bottom of the frickin' person, and if you look very clearly, you know he's done it several times already, and here you have one right here, which is literally a person with a wolf head and a cow's body, just absolutely gruesome. 2 to maximum damage, 9 to mana. Not good enough, sir. One more level till I can supposedly wear my Millibragas. One more level. I've got 3 skill choices. And I still can't get to Vengeance because Vengeance is level 18. Can't get to Holy Shield because it's level 24. Can't get to Eviction because it's level 30. So we are stuck with this then. 1, 2. And we'll hang on to this one specifically for putting points into multiple things. Captain's Amulet, +1 offensive auras. I think I'll keep mine on. I'm saving all my amulets and rings to be transmuted later on my other characters.
There's nothing the right potion can't cure.
There's nothing the right potion can't cure. Then later on he tells you that he can't cure Atma's suffering. He goes, not even my best potion can bring back Atma's family.
I'll bet you. Greetings.
Alright, let's see here. Let's get ourselves a Mercenary. I would definitely like a Defiance Mercenary. Level 13, level 14. Let's get him geared up. He's not level 17 yet. Poopity poopities. Why did I make this? Sit right there until later.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Yeah, the shared stash is definitely very, very nice. Act 2 is Pole Armor Spear. It really doesn't matter. Just something good to keep them in the game. They usually prefer something that has a fast attack speed on it, but it really doesn't matter too much. Crap, that's brandy stock. Level 15, but he's not level 15. He's level 14.
Can't use that yet.
And he can't wear it because he doesn't have the dex requirement. I forgot about that. Low-level mercs have such a low-level dex requirement.
I'll put that to good use.
I'll hang on to this for him for later. We're gonna give him some something really nice. Actually, we're gonna give him one of these. These. And one of these. There we go. That should hold him for quite some time until we can get him something better. He only needs 1 level. I'll be there in a little bit. And me, I only need 1 level till I can use Millibragus. I guess I'll have to wait though. That's right. Oh, why do I have thorns on? I meant to have light on. I had thorns on this entire time. A big silly goose. It really doesn't matter. These early levels are so easy, it's not even funny. You can walk around with all mismatched gear and equipment, and you can still walk through most of this stuff. Somebody on Facebook was like, I beat normal difficulty. Alright, I guess I'll go play another game now. And I'm like... I was like, he's so funny. I was like, normal difficulty's the prelude. That's like the introduction. That's like the hey, you just started. Here, try out the real game next. Come here, Slinger. Stop walking away slowly in the other direction, sir. It's rude. Trying to kill you. It's rude to ignore people. It's gonna take him forever to level up too. I've crashed a lot, Revision, but I've just been sallying forth. It's really not a big deal. I mean, it is a big deal, but it really is not a big deal. I'm not worried about it. They'll get it fixed eventually. There was a patch today that supposedly fixed older processor issues. So maybe a lot of you guys who have been getting crashes and problems on older processors, maybe your issues will now be fixed. I did a post on it earlier on my YouTube channel. If you guys want to take a look at it, it's basically just an update to the game which allows for more processors to work properly with the client. Oh yeah, this has probably been one of the worst launches in my memory. And the sad thing is we're already on what, day 13 now, and it doesn't seem like it's gotten much better. I mean, it's gotten a little bit better. It's gotten playable, but the crashes are still constant, and we're still constantly having to switch between servers to make things work. So. As far as I can tell, the patch was mainly for older people, older computers that were having issues launching the game. Something about like some form of processing that was on older processors that was having issues. Apparently, they wanted to include the older processors, and something to do with how they included the older processors into the game caused them actually to not work. So if you tried this on an older computer and it just didn't work, there's a good chance that now after the upgrade or the patch, you might be okay. It didn't really, the problem that they patched didn't really affect newer processors. So if you were running a processor from like 2015 forward, you're probably fine. I think it's really the processors that were like from 2015 back. And there's a lot of good processors from 2015 back. Just, you know. I mean, take the i5-3570K. It's a really nice processor. Probably still plays this game just fine. It was my processor before this one, but I bet you that one probably has some issues. Hey, it's not easy to upgrade your computer these days. They're expensive. They're freaking expensive. Computers are expensive. Especially with the GPU shortage and all the GPUs costing like the same price as like a whole freaking computer used to back in the day. It's not cheap. That's right, trade your kidney. Got into a huge fight with your computer, buddy? What's up, King Bob the Holy Lord? Ed you will. 18% enhanced ED. Yeah, you're welcome to come on in. I'm just walking. Walking. You gotta pay out for a work accident. Wow, nice. I mean, not nice. I mean, you probably got hurt really bad if you got a payout, but hey. I mean, if you ever need any help trying to build a computer, Silveraku, I can always work with you. One of the things I used to do for a really long time before I became a streamer was work on computers. Built computers for people, went to people's houses, worked on the computers, you know, bought parts, fixed them, made a couple of custom units. Less people want custom units made these days than, you know, ever since cell phones came around, the business really died out. Oh, you gotta do rock climbing, huh? I don't think viewership has died out because people forgot about it, Revision. I think people just absolutely are playing the game. If you're playing the game, you're not watching other people play. Some of my highest viewership times were before the game launched, like the day before the game launched, or the day before beta launched, or the day, you know, the day before things kicked off. Once you actually get into the meat and potatoes of things, you know, where you have everybody, you know, is actually able to play, they're going to go play. Most of these people are so interested in playing, that's what they're doing. And I can hardly blame them, you know. Hey, want to play the game? Want to play the game? That's the whole point. I actually bought New World. I haven't really picked it up yet. I've been playing Diablo instead. It's installed. It's sitting there waiting for me. Eventually, I suppose. Have to see what server my nephew went on. I heard the launch of New World was rather bad. Like some people literally waiting like 10 hours just to get into a game. I feel like that's a little bit excessive. Honestly, not really, Revision. I feel like if you're waiting 10 hours to get into a game, that's just unrealistic. Could you imagine if you went to McDonald's and McDonald's told you that you had to wait 10 hours to get your food? They had to wait in line for 10 hours before they could give you your number one with extra cheese. Can you imagine if you went to Advanced Auto Parts and you asked for a battery, and they told you had to wait 10 hours to get your battery? I mean, there's a certain level of unrealistic expectations. Waiting 10 hours to get into a game is about as unrealistic as you can get. I mean, I played through New World beta, and there were several betas. I mean, it's a decent game. I'm not going to say that it's not a decent game. It is. It looks like it's a very fun game. I'm sure a lot of people are going to enjoy it. I think me specifically, the reason why I haven't played it yet is very obvious. I'm a Diablo 2 streamer, and Diablo 2 is just come out, and obviously Diablo 2 is my main focus for the moment. But you know, eventually I will return to it.
I'll put that to good use. I can't use this yet.
Boo, I don't have enough strength. How much strength am I missing? 5. One more level till I can actually use this armor set. Okay. Yeah, the Popeye's chicken sandwich craze. Where people waited in line forever to get a chicken sandwich that was supposedly better than Chick-fil-A's. Do you have any idea if it is impossible to transfer save files from D2R to the original? I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know if they've been messed with in any way. I don't feel like they have been. I almost feel like you can probably just copy them straight over. I mean, you're going to lose your shared stash, but... probably open them up in Hero Editor. See if that works. Dude, lately, my freaking I like message people like the names of the games and stuff, and it keeps auto-correcting my numbers. Have you guys ever had Android auto-correct your damn numbers? And it's getting really frustrating because literally I'll send someone the name of the game, GGM1, right, and the password 16, and it will autocorrect my GGM1 to GGM11 for no particular reason. And then I delete it and try and type in GGM1, and it autocorrects to GGM11, and it makes absolutely no sense why my numbers are getting autocorrected. Like, yeah, I know you typed in 16, but we're going to go ahead and autocorrect that to 18 because that's what you meant, right? You meant 18, right?
I'll put that to good use.
You meant 18, right? Right. Wink, wink. Wink, wink, wink. Wink, 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 wink. Alright, let me bring Milbrega's armor along with me, just so that I can put this on my character as soon as I can. And what am I running right now for stats? I've got 200 attack rating, the cold resist, the enhanced defense, and the life. Okay, so I need that. I need that full set bonus to really make this worth it. At least I know the way. Only if you want the entire set and plan on putting it on a Paladin. I mean, it's a decent level 17 set. That's about all there is to it. I just wanted to wear it for the bling factor. It actually is a very handsome looking set. It looks very pretty. I don't really know how else to put it other than that. It really does look nice. When you get the armor on, the blue ancient armor with the nice blue shield and the blue weapon and the frickin' blue crown, and then you zoom in on your character looks all fly. The full set bonus is, like I said, is halfway decent as well. I mean, you can always run it inside of a sandbox, Noir. Download a sandbox program, run the program inside the sandbox so it's not messing with any of your stuff. Copy your save files over to the sandbox and see if that works. What's up, Deviant Brute? I got a double shift today, so I'm just having some fun on my little Paladin. What's up here, punk? I actually gotta hop off here around like, I don't know, like 7:30 probably. No sword? What are you looking for, Deviant Brute? Yeah, I played Cyberpunk. I actually really enjoyed Cyberpunk. Bugs and all. Bugs and all. Azure Wrath. I found a lightsaber. You want a lightsaber? No, I'm kidding. I'm using the lightsaber. You can't have it. Mine. God, he still doesn't have the frickin' dex. Oh, you already got one of those. It's so sorry. Please forgive me. Far Cry 6. It's been a while. I don't think I've played any of the Far Cry games, like, at all. Like, maybe the first one back in the day. That was about it. I mean, I'm not saying they're bad or anything. I just don't think I've ever played any of them. Sexy little armor piece. No Discord today. I don't really feel like it. In a nutshell, you could say I'm tired of being ridiculed for playing characters that are not a Hammerden or a Sorceress. Oh, you're not playing X meta class that everyone else plays? How dare you? What's wrong with you? How dare you play a character that you actually have fun with and want to actually play the game and have fun with? Oh no. You really do like to torture yourself. Oh, yakety smackety. Dear God, anyone actually have fun playing the game? Some of Necro's lots of fun. Honestly, the teleport amulet is gonna help you out a lot more than the Mara's will. It's gonna help you out a ton. Miami for your Amy. What's different about Discord? Not really sure how to answer that question. Discord's just a voice chat, a chat arena. I'll be back on Discord eventually. I only have like an hour of play. I just want to play. Just want to play. Yay! Vengeance! Vengeance is mine, saith the Paladin. Millibreakers! Oh, look at my sexiness. Oh, I know you guys can't handle this sexiness. You guys can't handle my blueness. Look at my blue, sexy Paladin of sexiness. That's right. Sexy, sexy. Y'all think I was putting on Paladin set because it's a really nice set? No, I was putting on Paladin set because it's sexy. Although it does have 10% mana steal and 8% life steal, which is nice. It's not the greatest set in the world. You know, you're never going to say, hey, hold on to your Millibrega set because it's going to be godlike and you're going to look real awesome in it. Nah, I'm just going to say it looks sweet. It's a sweet set. It looks really awesome. It's a beautiful set. Ah, what's up, punks? I heard y'all like mudkips.
It's locked.
That's right. Hacking bugs. Silencers. Come on, Merc. Let's go back to town and heal you before you die. Oh. The Lost City. Another Clegloss Claw, which I don't need. Didn't I have a blade buckle on somebody? I could have sworn I had a blade buckle on somebody. Blade buckle, blade buckle, blade buckle. Where did I put you at? Must have dropped you. Oh, you got those sweet weapons and armors and stuff, and I keep dropping them on the ground for people. Yeah, that'd be nice if I actually had some. Halfway considering using that for my Paladin. It's working 284 or 289 damage on the top end. It'd be absolutely excellent for a Vengeance Paladin. Doesn't even matter. It's just massive amounts of damage. Just massive damage. It's too bad it's not F and repairs durability. Be even more massive damage. Never been much of a sports guy, Revision. Never been much of a sports guy. I've heard that you are responsible for killing a rodiment. Blitz. Chop chop. Fine level. Okay, good. You're level 16. Nice. Console players of D2R have even bigger problems than PC. I feel like they definitely got some work to do on the consoles, but I really do enjoy playing on the Nintendo Switch. I just wish other people existed on the Nintendo Switch. It's like you can't find anyone to play with. And I know they're on there. I know they're on there playing, but it's like you just can't find anyone. Their party finder system is absolutely the deuces. Like, it doesn't work at all. Like, if the goal of their party find system is to make it so you can find groups of the appropriate level, it's failing miserably. You literally will choose what you want to do, and it will just instantly say, creating game. And then you can spend the entire time waiting in that game for new people to come in who are on the same quest, and nobody ever joins. Getting lobbies? Nice. Check Tweeter. It definitely needs lobbies, that's for sure. What are those? Are those chancies? Better be some chancies. No. Why is it not chancies? F repair durability gloves. I'll take it. They're repair durability. F repair durability. Lots of defense. Well, I'll be looking forward to that. It'd be nice to see lobbies. I hope they allow people to use keyboard and mouse too. That'd be nice. Well, did we miss it? Is it down here and I just didn't see it? I mean, they were stupid not to have that in the first place. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them. Let's make a game that was primarily keyboard and mouse. Literally had absolutely no controller support whatsoever. And then let's just strip out the keyboard and mouse support entirely. That's the best way to go with that. Oh yeah. This'll be great. Whoever thought that was a good idea up at Vicarious Visions was not a very smart person. I mean, I didn't really care because I don't play my main gameplay on the Nintendo Switch. I mean, that's my support gameplay. That's like, you know, when I'm on my lunch break at work or when I'm, you know, when I'm just generally, you know, not not you know, in my computer chair.
It's the one
When did they blame their users for crashes, Revision? You're asking a whole lot of questions about some really weird topics, Revision. I'm getting the feeling from you that you don't like Diablo 2 Resurrected. Like, because pretty much every single one of your questions so far has been, like, angled toward Blizzard is evil, Blizzard is the devil, don't you hate Blizzard, Blizzard has two horns growing out of their head. Like, I'm really trying to answer your questions, but, like, eventually it's getting to the point where they're just all pointed in the same direction. And at some point, they're pretty much all the same answer, too. I mean, I've been crashing a whole lot, too, Revision. I still play. I mean, how much worse are your crashes than mine? I mean, I literally have crashed, like, in one day, I think I crashed, like, 50 times. But that was over, like, an 8-hour period. And Sakage over here was like, I never crash. I've never crashed before in my whole life. And then literally, like, the next minute, like, he's crashing. It's like, and he's blaming me for it, too. Like, I'm contagious. A contagious crash bug monster. Uh-oh, here you go. Now Teddy's gonna start crashing, too. He said he hasn't crashed yet, so... What's up, my beautiful lady? My girlfriend, she posted this picture. She said her boss came up and said, could your hair be any pinker? And she said, is that a challenge? And her boss said, oh, hell no. I'm gonna play zoomed in just so I can look at my beautiful Millabrega set. Beautiful Millabrega set. Punch you in the face with my war scepter and ha. Hot pink bubble gum. Wow, so much charge spam. So much charge spam.
I am overburdened.
Can you wear this yet, sir? Ah, now you're gonna be kicking some butt. Come on, show me what you got, sir. Yeah. Yeah. What was that, Suburbs? Yeah, Suburbs Ward.
The light can never be extinguished by evil.
Yes, you tell him, Paladin. The light can never be extinguished by evil. Never. Never. You know what? I think I'm gonna switch to Holy Freeze just for the lulz.
Hello. You have done.
Till I get to Conviction. Might does not help my Vengeance damage at all, really. So there's really no point in me going that direction. Base is 4. Where am I getting +1 to Holy Fire? Or Resist Fire? Base is 2. Base is 2. Base.
I'll put that to good use.
It is an honor to serve you.
Totally forgot about that. Does anybody want this stealth plate? My merc's gonna use a twitch throw. Another one for the collection. Nice. We'll have to tally them up later. You may pass. Well, I managed to get my Millabrega set on. And I've got my Vengeance skill running. Sweet. Alright, Chop Chop. Thanks for joining, man. Books. Look at all your dead brethren in here, Mercenary. Aren't you angry? Look at all these blunderbores. Let's give them a good stab. You should be angry. What's up, Mr. Archer's hit you in the face? What's up, Mr. Archer's gonna win this race? One Piece is so good, you're getting goosebumps. You watching some One Piece while you play? Oh, I miss those days. Playing a good game with an anime on the other side. Don't really do that anymore, because obviously I can't let you guys... Can't have the anime on stream. Game is so freaking pretty, I tell you what, man. I'm having fun just like looking at all the graphics and stuff. I'm really glad the ladder didn't launch with the game because it would have been an absolute hassle. I would have had no time to actually stop and slow down and enjoy the game. No time whatsoever.
This surely is the product of a twisted mind.
Oh yeah, taking a break, sis. This surely is the product of a twisted mind. I didn't mean to do that at all. Pick a direction, any direction. Go, go, go. When you create the game revision, it can also be seen in the options menu. Nice. Got some war traps. Where'd you find the war traps from? I've been farming like non-stop, haven't seen a single war traps. In fact, I think this is the first time I've really taken a break. From farming at all. Eisenharts. An L rune, get it.
Hello.
4 ads in a row. Wow, rune word. I wish I had more control over the ads. Unfortunately, I don't. I did set it up so that people who subscribed wouldn't watch any ads at all. So I mean, there's that. So if you do throw me a sub, you do get that benefit of no ads. Other than that, the only thing I've been able to do really is space the ads out, so that they're not like spamming them on you. I mean, it could also be because I spaced them out. I spaced them out 20 minutes apart. I wanted to give you guys a decent amount of time to actually watch the stream without ads. But maybe spacing them apart has caused them to bunch up. I'm not exactly sure. Oh wow, thanks there, Akage. Got the DD Mega Doodoo. The Mega Doodoo. You can also use your Prime sub. If you guys are Amazon Prime members, you get a free sub every month. It doesn't auto-renew, by the way. It's just a free sub every month. And you can use that on any Twitch streamer, you know, not just me, obviously. No, only me. And basically, it gets you some ad-free viewing for free for 1 month, and supports the channel too while you're at it. So, if you guys are already Prime subscribers, it's a perk that you get for free. I mean, hey, back on cable television, it was what, 5 minutes? 5 minutes every, like, 7 minutes? It's a lot better than 5 minutes every 7 minutes, I'll tell you what. Tier rune? I could definitely use some tier runes. I mean, the way I think about it is 20 minutes is like an entire anime episode. Like Deviant Brute over there watching One Piece. 20 minutes is literally like a whole episode of One Piece. So I figured 20 minutes in between ads seemed like a pretty good amount. I mean, you're basically getting a full anime episode in between each ad set. Of course, if you cut out the intro and you cut out the outro, and then you skip over the stupid little filler in the center, you can bring that down to like 18 minutes. Right. Bring that down to 18 minutes. Look at Sakage giving out subs. I appreciate him. And I got 113 subscribers. That's pretty crazy. Wasn't too long ago, man. I only had like one person viewing, and I ain't have no subscribers, and I won't make it no money. And now you guys are propping me up like a lean-to in the middle of a forest. And I appreciate it. I was telling my girlfriend one day, it means a lot more to me than just money. Like, you guys might look at it on the outside as like, hey, he's just trying to get some dollars, but it's like, this is something that I love to do, and when something that I love to do can help support, my lifestyle, essentially, to play those games, even my girlfriend, when she sees the money coming in, she's a little less critical of me playing games all day long. And you know what I mean? So it's a little bit more than just money, as far as I'm concerned. Holy, lots of fire damage. That's a lot of fire damage. Alright, one more point into Vengeance. Well, we managed to 4-way it, but we got some EXP in the process, so who cares? Hard for my Swiss cheese of a memory brain to even remember everything. Sometimes I'm surprised I remember you guys. I'm like, oh yeah, that guy who talked about dogs for like an hour. I'm like, yeah, what's going on, man? I got a terrible memory. I don't even know how I'm able to remember half of the stuff that I remember. Be the first case of Alzheimer's at 37. Still playing Diablo. Just jamming. Like gauntlets. Half freeze duration, fire resistance. Wow, my cold resistance is through the roof. Why is my cold resistance so high? Eh. Hmm. 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 Alright, Summoner, I know you're over here, alright? Because we already explored the whole rest of the place, and we know you're over here, okay? Can't get away from us, sir.
Seek rest in peace.
Schlorp, I need a belt. Doesn't even matter, put it on. Get rid of that light build of the jackal. The triangle of triangularness. Oh, please don't eat me, antlions. I'll do my best to go. I'll hit you in the face with my big old shoe. I can't even remember where the triangle is. Isn't it like right down here? Or am I misremembering? Circle. Nope, misremembering. God, I know exactly where most of them are. I don't know where the triangle is. Upside down mustache. Up in the corner is the sun. Double lines is over here. Then it's I think it's triangle is right. This one I want to say maybe, possibly. What's up, Crusher buddies? Yeah, double lines, and then after the double lines should be the triangle. Yeah. Oh Lord, look at all these bugs. Oh Lord, that's a lot of damage. No lifesteal here. Friggin' Vengeance always costs so much dang mana. And the more you level it up, the more mana it costs. So mana intensive for a frickin' melee skill. Don't jinx me, King Bob the Holy Lord. Don't jinx me. Oh Lord, that's a big army in there. That's a lot of lightning. That's a lot of lightning. Get to work, Merc. Merc's about to die too. Might be nice if I had some potions.
Ask and learn.
Ask, and I will not tell you, because I'm Drogden, and I don't tell you things that I know, because I'm Drogden. Small chammy. Six poison damage, small chammy. Okay. Let's wait till Duriel kicks our butt. Hey, faster cast is nice. So many monsters in here. Merc's kicking butt. Do we? Bathroom. Paladin is just rolling through. On to Act 3, I suppose. See if we get punked by Duriel or not. Duriel's gonna punk us, you guys watch. Let's go grab some potions. Might as well grab some potions of thawing while I'm at it.
Allow me to advise.
Oh, that's right, he doesn't sell potions of thawing. My bad, Drogden. My bad. Just some extra cold resistance. They stack. Just drink them before you go in to fight Duriel. It usually works out pretty good. As you can see, I've got 86% cold resistance. That's because of the potions of thawing. And it does wear off eventually, but I drank a whole bunch of them so it would last longer. I'll speed them. Bunch of junk. Moving on to Act 3. With my Billabrega's armor.
I shall honor Tal Rasha's sacrifice by destroying all the prime.
I shall honor Del Rush's sacrifice by destroying all the primeval. What's up, Jaren? Let's go. Why you always look like you're about to run away whenever I come close? Jaren's like, no, back in the palace. Don't let him touch us. The filthy peasant. The peasant.
Greeting, Gerund. Good morning.
Filthy peasant.
Good day.
What's up, royalty? You're always in the wrong spot. You now speak to Ormus.
Good to see you.
I didn't really prepare any other gear for this guy besides Billabregas. Well, I mean, I prepared him some other equipment, but nothing amazing. No, I have too many runes. Oh, no, look at all these janks in here. No, it's too many janks. Ah, I need tier runes. Man, I really don't have a lot of time today. I'm probably gonna hop off now. I mean, I made it to Act 3. It's a pretty good little spurt. And I was thinking about transmute these amulets and rings real quick. Why not? Let's see what magic stuff I get. Join failed. Well, create your own game then. Game already exists with that name. What? Okay. Game already exists with this name. Who's in here? Who's in here? So, let's do these rings real quick. Why not? I'll keep that 22% MF ring. Garbage. Garbage. So you know what? I'll transmute the 22% MF ring. I don't care. It's not that great. Dang it. Get back in there. Bunch of junk. +3 to curses. Ew. Grody. Grody, grody, grody. Yuckity yuck yuck. Hey, 24% MF ring. I'll hold on to that. Ugh, 6% MF amulet. Yucky. Sometimes you end up with such crap, but sometimes you end up with some nice stuff doing these little rolls. And, just, I guess you just keep rolling the numbers and see what you get. It's really all there is to it. Just rolly, rolly, rolly. Rolly, rolly Otson free. I'm gonna put this in here, and, we're gonna put the Hirotha's collar in here. I think that'll be a good 2-piece for the Paladin. And, what else for the Paladin? Give me something else we can give him. $25 poison damage charm. That'll be nice for him. He can take this 10 poison damage charm too. Beverage Keep. Oh yeah, he can wear the belt too, can he? Yeah, he can wear the belt. The belt, he can wear 3 pieces of the Arathas, which is pretty good. Game already exists with that name. Will you just join a game, sir? Doesn't matter what game, just join the game.
Hello.
Alright. Get him the Arathas. He can run the 3-piece bonus on the Arathas, which is pretty good. He's going to get the 20% faster run walk, the 20% increased attack speed, the +10 to dex. All resistance is 15, as well as the poison resist 30, the cold resist 30, and then that'll be pretty nice. I'll be running some pretty sweet resistances then. It's too bad I can't wear both sets together. That'd be pretty broken. He doesn't really need cold resistance, does he? He's already at 76%. %. He needs that 20% IAS though. He really does. Alright, guys and gals, I'm gonna hop off, I'm gonna take a shower, get ready for work. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll probably have a much longer stream tomorrow, we'll see. I might actually make some videos. I've been hankering to make some videos, like what to do with P-gems, various different videos that I wanted to make, and I think I'm a little paladin to level 20. He'll be max level eventually. Before I know it, actually, he'll be freaking level 85 or 90, and I won't even know what to do with him anymore because he'll be broken. I'm just trying to enjoy his lower levels while I can. Anyway, look at this freaking amazing Malabrigas armor set. It's freaking sweet looking, isn't it? Look at how freaking awesome he looks with his Malabrigas on. I mean, it's not even a good armor set, but it looks freaking cool, doesn't it? What's up, Tigersley? I was just about to hop off. Alright, y'all. You have fun. I'll see you tomorrow.